Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf After Hours. I am your host, Mike Ratchman. You're watching us live on the Texas Golf Insider Network. The fixer, Dave Roberts, will be joining us here right after the break. Hey, folks, we got a good show for you tonight. Our special guest is Bobby Morris, who's Golf Pro Shop Manager at Scott Schreiner Golf Course. We're going to talk a little bit about that $4 million facelift to the golf course that they got this year. And I've been out there, folks. You're going to want to put this one on your list. It opened up the 1st of September. So a lot of people excited to come on out and play. And if you're making your way through Kerrville or anywhere south of Texas, man, make sure you got your sticks with you. You're going to love the way this place looks. And at the turn, hey, we got the USA Ryder Cup Team to play at the Procore Championship this weekend. I didn't think that any of these guys are going to be playing any more competitive tournament. A lot of practicing, I thought for sure, but I don't know. I'm going to ask Dave if that's a good idea. And then Tiger was caught on the practice range hitting balls. Is he back? I'll ask Dave about that as well. So, hey, listen, we'll take your opinion. Hey, you know the routine. Go grab yourself your favorite cocktail. Stick around. It's Golf After Hours. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, the fixer, Dave Roberts.
Hey.
What is going on, my man?
Not much. Just getting ready. Got Ryder Cup fever and everything's going all good. Oh, yes. Can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It's all we're here now. Even though there's a tournament going on this weekend, I mean, when the tournament is going on, everything is still related to the Ryder Cup.
Well, of course.
And I got to ask you this because, this is an off-season tournament that's on, but, still, I think it's 1.3 million the winner gets. But it's a Procore Championship. And, it's like the Ryder Cup is playing there, Dave. You got Scheffler, Thomas, J.J. Spawn, Russell Henley, Harris English. The only people, I mean, the list goes on, and the only people who are not there is DeChambeau. Of course, he's with the Live. He doesn't qualify for that. And Scheffler, because he just had a baby boy.
Congratulations to him. But,
Yeah.
the Procore Championship's up in Napa, okay? And their moniker is blending show-stopping action with the upscale elegance of wine country. That's all you needed to say. That's all you needed to say right there. Napa Valley wine. What a perfect pair.
Been there, done that. Yeah. I mean, I get it all. But let me ask you, we were talking a little bit off camera, but you were kind of thinking, because I thought, you might have a little question about, but you think this is a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea because they need to keep in the competitive mode. I mean, practicing is great. But those guys have hit millions of golf balls, playing with their buddies, side bets at home. That's okay. Maybe playing practice rounds. You can only play so many practice rounds at Bethpage. But, getting in that competitive spirit, getting in it where everything counts. And, it's just a few weeks away as the Ryder Cup. Now it's a totally different golf course and the other side of the planet. But I think this is a good move by them to offset Rory McIlroy winning the Irish Open and getting that momentum last week over there on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, he did that in OT.
Yeah, Eagle, man, an eagle in OT. Take it. So he's a back-to-back winner.
So here they are. It's the championship, the Procore Championship, but all they're doing is still talking about the Ryder Cup.
Yes, because
it's like Procore Championship Ryder Cup, and it goes right into it. Don't even talk about the championship.
Well, it's our big kahuna, and it's in our backyard. Okay, now if it was overseas, I wouldn't see the guys in the Procore Championship, but since it's on home turf, that's why they're there. So no worries. Let them get the competitive juices still going, and be ready. Be ready.
Well, Peyton Kazar is the returning champion. And he was asked, does it bother you? He said, because usually this is one of those off deals. He said, does it bother you that they're all here? And he goes, no, man, that's more eyeballs. That's more people. He's pretty upbeat about it.
Yeah.
He says, no, man, that's great for everybody. It's great for the fans that are going to come on out. And maybe fans that wouldn't show up are now going, holy crap, who's coming? I mean,
Yeah, they get a preview of some Ryder Cup action, but stroke play instead of match play. That's some cool stuff. I mean, and the purse doesn't matter. And this is
no,
an
it
off
doesn't.
season thing. This is like the beginning of the next year, really. So it really doesn't matter. But getting there, getting together, playing, competing, staying sharp. That would be it. Sharp. Get ready for a couple of weeks from now.
Yeah, Napa's going to get a good experience. They're going to get a packed house over there. There's going to be more wine being drunk.
I'd
now
love
that
to see
these
the
guys
T
are putting-
markers, gigantic wine glasses. That would be like so cool. Kind of
Yeah.
like John Deere does the tractors, and FedEx Cup does the FedEx Cup little trucks. Let's put some wine glasses on the, maybe fill it up. So if you hit a shot sideways, you just go over to the T marker and take a sip and just get back on track.
Those are the kind of wine glasses that we got at our house. They're not the little bitty fine
Oh,
ones
heck no.
where it's got to be. Hey, listen, they always say this kind of fill it up a little bit. Why do you want to get back up when you can sit down and watch a football game? Give it a good fill.
Yeah.
And hey, you don't have to think about getting up all the time. I never did quite to get that Napa thing, but it's not that I don't smell it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be smelling, but I mean, I smell it and stir it. And
That's the aura.
I'm more interested in drinking it.
Well, yeah, I get that. And resveratrol, which is in red wine, is good for your heart. The doctor says you need to have a glass of wine a day to kind of help your heart out. He didn't say how big a glass, but that's up to us.
Did he say anything about a cigar or anything like that?
Well, George Burns lived to be 100. He smoked cigars every single day, so I don't see what's wrong with that.
Actually, he smoked more than one, too.
Well, yeah, I know. He probably put one in his casket, man. The guy he was a stogie, man. So, yeah, that's all good.
Well, everybody's going to be hanging out at Bethpage. And just heard today that President Trump is thinking about being there. And he may be on opening day to show up.
Why not?
He was at the Open here this last week.
Right. He's been at NASCAR. He's been at these places. He's a president for the people. See, he's a sports nut. He wants to be into the action.
Well, he's a golfer. I mean, he's a huge golfer.
Oh, heck yeah. Remember we did the thing with him and former President Obama where Obama hit it left and Trump hit it right. I mean, that's just the way they swing, okay? So, I mean, what can I say?
And that was right on. Actually, that was pretty darn good. And then we did one, and Biden plays golf too, so we did one with Biden.
Yeah, but he's a slow player. He falls asleep. He's falling asleep while he's playing. So, yeah.
Oh, man. I tell you what, to watch that was brutal. I felt really good about my game when I see that. But, here was the big question is, our president should be able to go anywhere he wants. But there was almost a 60-minute delay at the Open because of him being there and security.
Okay, and it's the same way when he goes on his trips to different towns where there was the campaigning, or he sees a military installation, or he goes in. Recently, he had went up to Alaska to meet the Russian president up there, and there was all types of things going on up there in Alaska.
Well, I know he's a sports freak. Wrestling, boxing, doesn't make any difference.
He's a normal guy. He just happened to be the president of the United States. What can I say?
Yeah, well, man's man right there.
There you go.
And he plays pretty damn good golf too. Yeah, you almost got that down, Dave.
I saw it enough. I guarantee you, one of those United States guys make a putt on the Ryder Cup, they're going to be going, ooh.
Oh, there's no doubt. You're probably going to see something.
I'm going to see that. We're going to dial out.
Yeah, everybody from America will be doing that. Even probably some people from across the ocean here might even do a little bit of that as well.
You should have seen it. I drained it like a pig.
Okay, so now that everybody's talking about the Ryder Cup again, even though we'll be following the Procore, do you see a Scottie and Rory matchup?
In singles, yes. That
Do
would
you
be
really?
yeah. It either that or be DeChambeau and Rory. And because they've got that history now.
Right.
Where Rory beat him at the Masters, but the year before DeChambeau beat Rory when he melted down at the US Open. So that would be more compelling than that.
You're probably right.
Oh,
You
I've got
know?
a lot of good ones like Scottie Scheffler and Russell Henley, right? The guys were 2-1 at the President's Cup.
Oh, we're going to go through some of those things. Are you
Yeah,
talking about teaming up?
yeah, man, I
Yeah,
got some good picks, man. If I was the captain, I wouldn't be all into this Zen junk, man. I'm looking at stats.
Hey, at the turn, you and I talked about that because I sent over some information to you. You probably got it. And
I'll
I
have
want
to
you
look.
to take a look at those. And, I want your opinion on some of them. This is what, and we'll get to that. I think it's in the third segment. But there's a lot of matchups that we look pretty good on. And I'll get more of your opinion when that happens.
Okay. I mean, I'm all about it because I just think that this is going to be a good one. And it's going to be a couple of points. That's all it is. But it's, again, we've got to get by the foursomes, which for the regular people, alternate shot. When we get past that, if we can do good there, we actually got it because we trumbled them in singles. When you have foursomes, which is the lowest score out of the two from each one, we're doing great. It's just that alternate shot is just whooping us.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing, starting on Thursday, the whole thing is going to be nothing from Thursday to Friday, or Thursday to Sunday. And I'm going to be melted in the backyard. I will have my beer on ice or whatever I'm going to be drinking. And it'll start off with a Bloody Mary for sure. Hey, I was just reading that Tiger Woods was hitting some golf balls this last week. So, and again, I think that was the first time that he has done that. You think he's back this year, this next season coming up?
He was hitting balls at Liberty National during the Nexus Cup, which is just another off-brand thing where all those pros get together and play against each other. But Achilles tendon takes a little bit longer, especially with those athletes. You got to remember on the PGA Tour, because he's not a senior yet, he would have to walk up and down. So he might make a couple of appearances next year, as in the Masters or something, but I don't see maybe Bay Hill. But I really don't see, because he's got that crazy exemption. He can do anything he wants because he's Tiger Woods. So I wouldn't rush it. And as I mentioned 6 years ago, folks, Tiger is more a ambassador now. And his competitive juices are there, but he knows his limits. He's a ceremonial golfer. And
that's something, Dave, he doesn't want to hear.
Well, guess what? He heard it right here 6 years ago. And except for winning the Masters, the rest of it has been ceremonial.
Well, and again, when he does get back on the course, it will be that mega weekend like we have never seen before in the game of golf for sure. Hey, we're going to take a real quick break from this, and we're going to come back to the Ryder Cup here, but we got a special guest coming out. We have Mr. Morris, who's going to be with us. Bobby's been on the show before, but this is before the golf course was going to get a facelift. Facelift is done, and we're going to talk all about it. If you haven't had a cocktail yet, it's Golf After Hours. Go grab one. We'll be right back after the break.
Just minutes north of San Antonio on Highway 281, you will find Valor Creek Golf Club in Blanco, Texas. Valor Creek is now offering stay-and-play packages starting at $150 per person per night. Relax in the beautifully furnished Tuscany Heights condominium and walk out your front door and play one of the Hill Country's premier semi-private golf courses. So break away from the city and make Valor Creek the perfect getaway for a peaceful weekend or family outing. Call us now at 830-833-0706 or go to www.vcgc.golf. That's vcgc.golf.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comel River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at landaparkgolfcourse.com.
Texas's best-kept secret, award-winning golf just south of Houston. The Wilderness Golf Club at Lake Jackson has established itself as one of the top 5 places to play in Texas. A majestic piece of pristine property, complete with 18 holes of naturally rolling terrain, nestled in the wetlands area of Lake Jackson. With the small-town atmosphere and the big city accommodations, the Wilderness is a must-play experience. Book your tee time at thewildernessgc.com.
Hey folks, Buck Shannon here at the Flying L Ranch Resort and Golf Course. Located in Bandera, Texas, the cowboy capital of the world, just a short drive northwest of San Antonio. Family and corporate getaways with various accommodations from cabins, villas, suites, and lodges. Also event venues for hosting your getaway. Evening entertainment with outdoor sports and activities. Our 18-hole championship golf course now featuring premier bentgrass, an island green, and a bonus hole. The Wild West Bar and Grill is our newly renovated restaurant right next to the Pro Shop. Also live music on the weekends. You can stay and play and see lots of wildlife and hear about our rich history. All here in the hills of Bandera at the Flying L Ranch Resort, flyingl.com.
Diamante Golf Club, home of the consistently ranked Diamante Golf Course. 18 holes of championship golf, challenging but welcoming to players of all levels. Chef-prepared dining, state-of-the-art courts of tennis and pickleball, the most welcoming and friendliest neighbors around. Attractive homes and premier homes.
I had all my staff here early, and
We
I'm
won't
kind
keep
of
you
a
long.
solo man right now.
You know, we try to keep all of them to about 12 or 13 minutes, Bob.
Diamante Golf Club, home of the consistently ranked Diamante Golf Course. 18 holes of championship golf, challenging but welcoming to players of all levels. Chef-prepared dining, state-of-the-art courts of tennis and pickleball, the most welcoming and friendliest neighbors around. Attractive homes and premier home sites, a secure community that's beautiful and affordable. Visit us at diamantecc.com to book a discovery package. You're closer than you think to living the good life.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, Dave Roberts. We have a special guest, Bobby Morris, who's the Golf Pro Shop Manager out at Scott Schreiner Golf Course in Kerrville, Texas. Bobby, welcome to the show again.
Hey guys, it's good to talk to y'all again. But thanks for having me back.
Hey, Will, the reason we have you back, now before when we were talking to you, you guys were just ready to shut down and get into renovation. And man, now you got, it's a full-blown 100% with Scott Schreiner Golf Club being open. Hey, before we get to the opening and stuff like that, man, can you tell our listeners a little history? Because I know you guys are celebrating 100 years, you know, out at Scott Schreiner. Can you kind of walk us through from 1924 on up to right now? We'll get to that facelift, but you guys got such an interesting story.
Yeah, we actually celebrated our centennial, I believe it was October 18th, as 100 years of operation. And, you know, there's not a lot of courses that have been able to do that and sustain for as long as we have. You know, originally it was a 9-hole country club. You know, some of the locals back in 100 years ago were the ones that kind of got the course started, and it was a country club. It was kind of the hub of the community. There was dances here, there was fundraisers, there was all kinds of things. And you know, fast forward to the early mid 70s, we added the back nine on, and the course sustained itself for a long time. And it was in 1999 that we did our first big renovation, and we were lucky enough to have pretty renowned architect Joe Finger do the work on the course in '99. We were shut down for about a year, reopened in January 2000, and then fast forward to December 19th, January 1 of this year, and we shut down for another 8 months to do our next facelift. And along the way, we have been very lucky to have such support that we have from not only our golfers, but our city council, our EIC. We've been so blessed to be fully supported by everyone, because they recognize how important this place is to the community and golfers as a whole.
Well, Kerrville is a little baby mecca of golf. You've got a couple of other courses in Kerrville. You've got the Buckhorn down the road. You have y'all, y'all are the oldest. I mean, if you're in the perfect place. I remember back in the day, the Nutzy days, where that was a Walmart that you turned left at with the Burger King, and then you drove into the parking lot. And now, I mean, that's as long as I've been playing Scott Schreiner, and just to see that you upgraded it, that's awesome, because I think in our business, we take for granted sometimes we don't keep reinvesting back into our golf courses. And just looking at the history of it, that's happened several times, and I think that's a key to your longevity.
Well, and it is, and like I said, we've been very fortunate with all the support we've had. And, being here in Kerrville, we are lucky to have the other courses around us, in Fredericksburg and in Comfort, because, I think there's a, fallacy that, that it's competition, but it brings people to the area. When people want to, come to the Hill Country, and they're going to go to Fredericksburg and go to Comfort, they're also going to come to Kerrville and play. So, I don't know if competition is the right word. I think we're very fortunate to have the facilities we have so close together. And here in Kerrville, it's special. I mean, like I said, you don't stay in business and get to do what we're lucky enough to do, for 100 years without it being recognized by so many people as how special it truly is.
Yeah, if you come into Kerrville and you want to spend a weekend, you go to Kerrville, you go to Fredericksburg, you go to Comfort, you're not going to be disappointed when you go home. We're talking about some major golf courses that are just way too much fun to play in the Hill Country.
Oh, it's great. And, you're out of the hustle and bustle of, the bigger city. And even though there's great courses, San Antonio, I mean, it's hectic. It gets crazy there. And, you can get down here and you kind of unwind a little bit. And I mean, you just can't beat, the scenery. It's fantastic. And we've got so many great places here, restaurants, hotels, a lot of our city facilities. It's truly special. And getting back open the way we have, and the course is still a work in progress. The renovation went extremely well. We've been growing, we put sprigs down during the growing season just under 4 months ago. They're already 10 times better than what we had before, and they're getting better day to day, week to week. And to be able to see what we're going to have going forward for the next 20 years, it's really unbelievable to me, as long as I've been here, because, heck, I'm be 53 at the end of this month, and to know that we're going to have this quality of a facility to play on every single day now for 20 years is just, it's special. It's truly special.
Well, besides the greens that you just mentioned, what else did you put in that big renovation?
The greens are all resurfaced with Tiff Eagle grass, which is kind of the best of the best now. It's real good for our region, our environment, our climate. But one of the main things that we did is all of our bunkers were done to the highest standards. We pulled all the old material out. We put in, new drains. And instead of just having, plastic liners, we actually used capillary concrete, which is kind of like asphalt, but it's sprayed all around the sides and the bottoms. It allows the water to drain down through the sand, through that concrete. And it also allows the sand to stay in place. And all the rain that we've had recently, the next morning, we have no standing water in these bunkers. The bottoms are just a little bit
Nice.
damp maybe, and we can work them and we can play on them the next day, which is huge for a golf course. It's less man hours to have to maintain and make sure there's no water in there. And, playability, it's fantastic for there. But, we stripped down our driving range, our entire tee box, and we resodded the whole tee. We added hitting mats down there as well when we need to use them. And cart path work, extensive tree work. Here in the next 2 weeks, as part of the renovation, we are adding a kind of a self-contained green space bathroom on our back nine. So once you play holes 11 through 16, you're kind of, back there without any facility, but that'll be installed here in the next couple of weeks. So that's big for us as well.
Well, I can tell you this, Bobby. I've been very fortunate to get the tour from you when I was out there, and you were like a little kid in a candy jar. you were showing me, and I'll tell you what though, Bobby. I played the course many times, but I've never seen it look so clean and so chiseled and so manicured. I was totally blown away by that, and listening to you, how the shot should be played and why you put the bunker over here. And even though there's a couple of shots you can go to the green at, it's a risk and rewards for some of those shots. And but man, you guys did a great job getting that done. Totally impressed when I got off the course.
Well, yeah, and it is special. And it's even sitting here right now. We did a deck expansion off the back of the Pro Shop, which Pro Shop was, had some touch ups and some exterior paint and things like that, and the interior as well. But we did a deck extension off of the back of our patio, and, we got 20, 30 guys out there right now having a beverage, enjoying it. And the scenery here, which, Dave, Mike, y'all have been here before, we're sitting here looking over the hills in Tybee Mountain, and it's one of the best views that you're going to come across at a golf course. So that was a big one for us too, for people to sit and relax and unwind after a round. And I don't know if there's been a night since we reopened that before I leave, I go sit out there just for a minute, kind of take it all in, because, we didn't have that for 8 months when we were closed down.
Right.
And I think you kind of get to a point as a golfer where you might take things for granted sometimes. And then when you don't have it for a while, you kind of truly realize how much you've missed it. And we're here, we're back, and this place is just going to keep getting better. The greens are going to keep progressing. It's exciting. It's exciting for us as a community. It's exciting for us as golfing community. And, the buzz is getting around. Well,
It's always been a wonderful course, and even more the redesign when I played it a million years ago. I'm eager to come back out there and see it again. It's always been, I'm not going to say sneaky long, because it's only about almost 6,500 yards, but you have to hit the ball in some places. You just can't go out there and blast this thing, expect to clean up the mess. You can get well on the first 4 holes going 5-3, 5-3, or you can have a tough day starting out. If you take it for granted, and I think that's what I like about the golf course. And, as I'm looking at the scorecard right now, Ratchman's going to like it, because I've seen 6 holes go left to right and that's going to fit his size perfectly. So 1/3 of the golf course was built for Ratchman.
Maybe that's why I was so excited.
Well, this is what I'm going to tell y'all to prep for when y'all get to come down to play. You know, when Joe Finger did this, the vision he had was just unbelievable because it's not long. It's only 64.53 from the back tees, but it's a par 70. The golf course is very, very fair, but is also extremely challenging. You know, our fairways are good sized fairways, but if you miss a fairway and you get out in our rough, now they're not US Open type rough, but the roughs are thick, they're well manicured. You get in the rough, it's going to be tough. So
There you go.
whatever y'all need to do to dial in that fairway finder when you come play, you better do it because you miss a fairway here, it's gonna cost you.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Hey, Bobby, I know you're doing.
It's so good.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I know you're doing a tournament right now, so I'm going to ask you real brief so you can make sure you can get this to our viewers and listeners. What are the daily rates that you charge, and what are the weekend rates if they want to come up and play?
Yeah, right now, it went up around $10 a round from what we were before, and it as the course progresses and gets a little bit better. Once we get into the spring, they'll go up a few more dollars. But before when you were paying around $45 during the week to play, it's up to around $55.
Okay.
On the weekends when it was around 54 or 5, it's up to $65. And the non-residents do pay $5 more than that, or right around $5 more than that, weekends. So it's not some incredible crazy price jump. It's extremely fair for the product we have and for the condition of the golf course. It's well worth it. Well worth it.
I can't believe it's only 55 and 65, Bobby. Not what after you put in $4 million in renovations. I don't think anybody's going to go off that course thinking that it's not priced right. I can assure you that. You guys did a great job out there. I can't wait to come out and play it. And I know Dave and I were talking about maybe coming out playing here in the next month just to come out and take a look at it.
Well, you need to, and just give me a call and we'll set something up. But you're going to enjoy it. Everything has really come together well. Our maintenance staff, we were lucky enough to hire some more maintenance employees, which we've needed for a while. And, they've hit the ground running. They have worked their tail off. And the course is, just getting little subtle things every single day, things that need attention that we haven't been able to do before are getting done. And it's just going to benefit us in the long run. And, on top of that, we've got such a good team here. I mentioned the council and the EIC and our admin staff and everybody else, but, within our parks department, our event and tourism coordinator, she has done an amazing job, Hannah Cox, and Shane Boyer, who's our recreation manager. All these guys, they work their tails off promoting the golf course and making sure that our name's out there and getting it to as many people as possible. And, it takes a village, and we're just lucky enough to have such a good staff that wants this place to be the best it can.
Well, I can tell you this, Kerrville's a classy place to come to, big spot in the hill country, and now they just added a magnificent golf course that people are going to be able to come play, Bobby. I think you guys did a great job, and kudos to your city council, man, to have your back. And you've been doing this now 25 years, right? And to have your back,
26 in September. Yeah.
Wow.
and to have your back and understand that what a piece of property that they're making an investment in for the community and the rest of the hill country, man. I think you guys knocked one out of the ballpark.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, like I said, we're so blessed and with the support, and it's just an exciting time here in Kerrville at Scott Schreiner. I can tell you that.
Awesome.
Well, Bobby, I know you're busy. I know you're going to get back to your big tournament that you have there. Appreciate you taking some time out to talk to us. And I'll be in touch real soon to get that round of golf in.
That sounds great, man. Just let me know. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll do it. All right, Bobby. Have a good rest of the week.
All right. Y'all too. Thanks a lot.
Right. Take it easy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Folks, if you have not played Kerrville and put it on your list, you're not going to be disappointed. I got the tour and what the amount of money that they have put into this place. And of course, Troon came out and did all the renovations. So top-notch stuff going on. Put it on your list. Hey, Golf After Hours, we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, a little bit more Ryder Cup, so don't go away.
Come celebrate Edwin Watts Golf 57th anniversary this Labor Day weekend. Enjoy 25% off all Green Tag closeout apparel, 20% off Skechers and Puma golf shoes, and get a 50% bonus trade-in towards any new club. Don't miss out on these deals and more at Edwin Watts Golf 57th anniversary Labor Day sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1968 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Edwin Watts Golf by Worldwide.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comal River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine. Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at Landa Park.
Just minutes north of San Antonio on Highway 281, you will find Valor Creek Golf Club in Blanco, Texas. Valor Creek is now offering stay-and-play packages starting at $150 per person per night. Relax in the beautifully furnished Tuscany Heights condominium and walk out your front door and play one of the Hill Country's premier semi-private golf courses. So break away from the city and make Valor Creek the perfect getaway for a peaceful weekend or family outing. Call us now at 830-833-0706 or go to www.
At Paragon Casino Resort, the possibilities are endless when you play your way. Imagine your perfect getaway, the kind with non-stop thrills, your favorite entertainment, and a world of luxury. With everything you could possibly want, all at one place. You want it all? Stop imagining it and come get it. Only at Paragon Casino Resort in nearby Marksville. Come see the way Louisiana plays.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman, Dave Roberts. We were just talking off camera about Scott Schreiner and some of the views that they have out there, right? I mean,
Oh, beautiful.
yeah, you know, and since they cleared all the trees, they did a lot of tree work. I mean, a ton of it. It really looks, you know, you can get in trouble out there because of the rough, just because it's all clear looking. But the views that you have going into the hills and shooting into some of those areas just looks unbelievable. And the irrigation system that they have out there right now, those greens are going to be in great shape. Fairways as well are going to be in great shape all the time.
Well, think about this. Joe Finger, who's in the Texas Golf Hall of Fame, who was a designer of one of the courses I used to be part of, he has two courses out there because he redid the River Hill a long time ago. And now he redesigned Kerrville, Scott Schreiner. So 2 out of the 3 facilities technically in Kerrville are Joe Finger redesigns.
Well, John Bretman is the gentleman who did the first 9. I think he probably did the second 9 too. But you know, he's considered the father of Texas golf.
Oh yeah.
He built Memorial Park, the Colonial Country Club.
Oh yeah. He's got his name on a lot of properties.
Yeah. So think about this. And of course, then you throw Joe Finger in there, and I mean, we're talking two major Hall of Famers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I think the city council, and the people that are backing him, the environmental guys as
Mhm.
well, they really did stick behind it. There's a lot of people that were just tossing the courses away and just forgetting about them, but they stepped up to the plate and kept history going. And some of the historic things that they had going on out there is just amazing. They got a great story. They got a real good story.
Yes.
So we'll get them back on again after we get to play. Like you were saying, maybe we'll go up there and do a little video.
Yeah.
And,
We're famous for doing videos. So
yeah, we
yes.
love that kind of stuff.
Ah.
Hey, okay, so getting back to the Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup.
Here we go.
I saw your
This
pick.
is what I'm reading. You tell me, and I'll listen to yours. You tell me. Patrick Cantley and Xander Scheffler.
Yes.
Okay, nice. I think those two. I mean, they're a pretty good duo. I mean, 8-6 record at the Ryder Cup together.
Yes.
I thought they were really quite a good team. And then I have Scottie Scheffler. I like this one.
Okay.
Cameron Young.
Yeah. Because you could actually put that. I think Cameron Young would be better with Colin Morikawa. They were 4-3-1 at the Ryder Cup. So I think that's a positive right there. You can take Scottie Scheffler and put him with a lot of guys.
You can put him with anybody, Scottie.
But I mentioned earlier, Russell Henley, he's number 4 in the world right now. Scottie's number 1. And when they played in the President's Cup in 2024, they were 2-1. So they've got that mojo of playing with each other. So I think I will have to rearrange on yours. Okay, so give me another one.
All right. So now the reason I got Cameron Young, he's got one of the longest drives. I mean,
right.
He's going to play well. And with Scottie's chipping, putting, and some of the fancy stuff he does, I just think, he hits it longer than Scottie, and Scottie hits it pretty long. I think with those two guys pairing up, that makes for a pretty stout duo. For me, it does anyways. So next one is Bryson DeChambeau and Colin Morikawa.
No. Bryson DeChambeau and JJ Spawn. Long, short in the fairway. Got to have both.
Okay, I tell you what.
And they both automatically qualified for the team, so they're not captain picks, okay?
Okay, I got Spawn with somebody else. I get what you're saying. But I'm just, Spawn being a rookie, I don't know if I would put him with Bryson. Bryson's overbearing. I think with the drive that Bryson has in Morikawa with his putting, and he didn't play all that great this year, but great enough to get on the. I think those two can help each other.
JJ was pretty good. See, I like Cameron Young and Colin Morikawa, so I'll take your two no's, put them together, okay, because they have a positive Ryder Cup and thing. They were 4-3-1, so I like them together. Long ball, Collins, he can hit it far, but Colin didn't do very well when he was with Scheffler or when he was with Burns. That wasn't there, the chemistry.
Yeah,
so I think putting him with Cameron Young, I think that would be good. They played twice together in the 2022 President's Cup. So it's not like this is the first time they ever played with the other. And maybe he'll spark Colin not to fire his caddy in the middle of a tournament or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any firings here. I can assure you that. Okay, so I got the next one is Thomas and Griffin.
Got it. Perfect.
Yeah, they're very emotional guys.
With Spieth not being there, Ben Griffin would probably.
Well, he's a rookie as well.
But but his emotional states like Spieth, I mean, that's just like Spurs plugging their players around the 3. That's perfect.
Justin's the same way, and and again, Griffin has a hell of a driver, a good short game, and Thomas has a good long game.
Yes, he does have that, and I think putting again experience with inexperience is going to help, especially going off the first tee. As rowdy it's going to be, but Griffin's been holding his own in some big tournaments,
I'm
And I
impressed
think
with him. Yeah.
Justin Thomas is at that stage where he's also a mentor. So I think you hit it on the head with there. I think you got that one.
Okay. And what of that? And again, another rookie,
Yeah.
JJ Spawn, rookie to the Ryder Cup. I got
Yes,
him with
and
Sam
you got
Burns.
okay, and I didn't get that one. Sam Burns,
He's the best He's the best putter in the PGA.
well, he's got those stats because of he's missed greens. Okay, Sam
He's
Burns.
been what?
Here you go. Here you go. Sam Burns and Patrick Cantlay. Okay, 5-2-1 record together.
Those two can't play together.
Yes, they have to
Only
be the
because
last match.
he's so fast and he's so slow.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Cantlay's only going to hit half the shots in the alternate, okay? And he is lethargic. I will put you. That is a good word for it.
I mean, and Sam Burns would be biting on his nails going, come on, brother. Let's make it. I think that is the biggest problem.
In the 2000, but look, in the President's Cup, they were 2-0. So they've played together. Again, this is all about chemistry with each other. This is not about like what's his face did with the Stars and Zach Johnson did with his whatever voodoo doll or whatever. These guys have prior experience with each other, and if they did good, like 2-0 or 4-2, man, you've got that advantage because you're on your home soil. And you know what that leads to? That leads to the wonder pairing. Okay.
Okay, who do you got?
Harris English and Russell Henley.
You and I got that one right.
If Henley doesn't play up top with Scottie Scheffler, because I think he will. I think he'll play a couple of times. They're Georgia boys.
Yep.
So
they both know the games from Georgia. They both played there.
Yeah. They've never teamed up in the United States, but it could happen. I think that's a good pairing.
They know each other's game pretty well.
If Scheffler goes out with Burns, Harris English will go out with Henley. There's my pick.
Scheffler with Burns.
If Scheffler goes with Burns, then English will go with Henley.
I see English. I see Henley in English. I don't see them.
No, that's if Scottie goes out that way, because Scottie, his best bet is Henley, number 1 and number 4 in the world. You want some automatic points?
Yeah,
that would really be it. I mean, you look to the top 5 players in the world together. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we got 2 rookies on our team, and I think we have a pretty good team to go up. And we'll do this next week. We'll take a look at the European team and see who the matchups are. I mean, who they're going to team up. But, as you and I talked before at the beginning of the show, I would love, and again, you made a pretty good point, because I was seeing everybody was talking about Scheffler, number 1 and number 2, playing against each other. But maybe DeChambeau and Roy would
continue to bring
a lot of eyeballs.
Oh yeah, because they're 1-1 with each other in the last couple of major championships, and so I just think that would be totally awesome. And I mean, I think DeChambeau feels a little slighted because when Rory won the Masters, he's in the moment. He forgot all about DeChambeau being there. Hey, what can I say? I mean, that was a memorable Masters because, 1 minute he was throwing it up, the next minute he was winning it. And, Justin Rose was already getting fitted for the jacket, and all of a sudden Rory comes back, and in the same shot he screwed up in regulation, he hit it net tight. There you go in playoffs. So,
and when you think about it too, Dave, what is he? 35 years old, 36 years old, Rory?
Yeah, because he's been playing.
Still a kid.
Yeah.
He's still good and got a lot of golf in him. And I think he's gotten to take his game a little bit more serious lately because he's been outdone by Scottie.
Well, that and it's going to be interesting if his wife's going to be there. Rumors are flying, baby. Going to the big D, and I don't mean Dallas.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this: it's going to be really, really interesting. I think, first of all, the fans,
that's the best part.
The fans are going to be great. Bethpage is a hard golf course.
Thursday nights, formal, folks. That's the pictures you want to see. You want to see them guys who dress like you've never seen them before in tuxes, but them lined up with all their wives There's some trophies there. Let me tell you, there's some trophies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, and all the I listened to a lot of them, watched a few of these shows on Netflix, and the ladies their wives are emotionally involved in this. I mean, because they've got children at the house. They're always watching their husband. When they lose, it kind of gets a little depressing, and you hear all the stuff that's going on out there. And it really does take a strong couple to hang together with the PGA, because that's the people that are on the road a lot.
I did hear a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but it said that Keegan Bradley went and got a special Justin Thomas Halloween mask, that if Justin Thomas starts flailing, they're going to hide him in the hotel room, and Keegan's going to put the mask on. You're going to think it's Justin playing. So, I mean, it's just a rumor. I don't want to start anything, but, you don't know.
Did. You just did. Hey, real quick before we take a break, doesn't Bethpage have a warning sign?
Yes.
I just thought of that.
Yes.
And it's got a warning sign, and I don't know what the warning is.
And you better be good, or this course is not for you. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a backbreaker.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's the only course I know that has a warning sign. Maybe we can pick up on what it says at break. We're going to take a real quick break, folks. When we come back, got a couple of things we're still going to talk about. New Braunfels has their city championships going on this week. Going to talk a little bit about that real quick before we wrap it up. Don't go away. Golf After Hours. We'll be right back.
Come celebrate Edwin Watts Golf 57th anniversary this Labor Day weekend. Enjoy 25% off all green tag closeout apparel, 20% off Skechers and Puma golf shoes, and get a 50% bonus trade-in towards any new club. Don't miss out on these deals and more at Edwin Watts Golf 57th anniversary Labor Day sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1968 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Edwin Watts Golf by Worldwide Golf.
At Paragon Casino Resort, the possibilities are endless when you play your way. Imagine your perfect getaway, the kind with non-stop thrills, your favorite entertainment, and a world of luxury. With everything you could possibly want, all at one place. You want it all? Stop imagining it and come get it. Only at Paragon Casino Resort in nearby Marksville. Come see the way Louisiana plays.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comal River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine. Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at Landa Park Golf Course.
Welcome back, everybody. Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman, Dave Roberts. Hey, Landa Park Golf Course has their tournament this weekend, and I'm in the super senior division. And a couple of years, I accidentally won it.
Yeah, you
but
did.
I could, making sure that I'm not going to embarrass them because I tell everybody, I say, "Who's your coach?" I'm like, Dave Roberts. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he retires.
Well,
I come out of retirement for you.
He kind of did. We got a little. He gave me a really nice chipping lesson last night. And folks, if you want to learn how to chip a little bit, and mine was like off the charts crappy. Um, Johnny, if you could run that real quick. All right.
And just give you a disclaimer, there was no golf pros injured in the making of this film.
All right, here we go.
This is Mike's golf lesson. Today he's going to do the hinge and hold, which is a very basic move. He's going to put the club behind him, and he's going to have the shaft at his belly button. He's going to get into a stance, put his right hand on it. What he does is hinge to the left pocket, holds that, and then goes right through it, just like that.
That was so good, we're going to run this again.
Hey, that was so good, I guess we're going to run it again. Because I think I came
This is Mike's golf lesson. Today he's going to do the hinge and hold, which is a very basic move. He's going to put the club behind him, and he's going to have the shaft at his belly button. He's going to get into a stance, put his right hand on it. What he does is hinge to the left pocket, holds that, and then goes right through it, just like that.
All right, there we go.
Hey,
see,
that's my lesson. And I tell
hinge,
you,
hold, and go, baby.
And it's one of those lessons that keep it simple, stupid. And he didn't call me stupid, but he said, let's keep it simple. And Dave knows how to do that. So if you just want someone to come tweak your game, or if you want to learn the fundamentals to it, I mean, he's the guy that can make this all happen. I mean, it's so Gravy, thanks a lot. It starts, our tournament starts Saturday and Sunday. I'll be doing some filming and some picture taking while I'm out there. So next Thursday, we'll throw a couple pictures together, and maybe some of the people who have won, we'll make sure they take their pictures. We'll post to have a little fun. And folks, if you have not gone out to play Landa Park, man, put it on your list. It's really another hill country golf course that I think you really want to go play. Hey, folks, listen. We're going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank everybody for watching every day, every week. I appreciate everybody that sends out everything. I want to thank Johnny G for always boosting us up every Wednesday night. My co-host, the fixer, Dave Roberts. And I also want to thank Bobby Morris for taking some time to come on in and joining us. Hey,
and my co-host, the mixer. I'm the fixer and the mixer.
We try to do this every week, the mixer and the fixer. Hey, listen, we're gonna end more on a sad note. We normally don't do this, but Charlie Kirk got murdered today. He is no longer with us. It's tragic. It was bad. I don't care what side you're on. Anytime a good person gets killed, it is just awful. Don't even watch it. It's not worth watching. Sad, send out prayers to his family, his two children, his wife. I mean, they really, really are going through something horrible, and so is the country. When you got 85 million people who think you're a pretty good guy, I mean, it's really, really sad to say. So we're going to miss you, Charlie Kirk, but things will still go on.